So now I'm gonna show you first way to do it, because in Unreal Engine we have a lot of tools, and with all of these tools we can do one thing multiple way. Okay, so first way to do it, and easiest way I think. So first of all, let's just go to project setting in input, and in here I want to add another action mapping for shift, and I want to call it run. Okay, and in here I want to set the shift key on our keyboard for the run. If you have a gamepad, you can add gamepad in here by adding this plus and go to gamepad and choose which one you want, right? So right now I have just keyboard, so let's just use left shift. Okay, after this, I want to go to our character in here, and in here what I want to do, I want to change the max speed. When I click on character movement, I want to change the max walk speed to twice this size, right? So for doing that, first of all, let's just get that run event that we create. And right now it's hard to find. It's in input action mapping, I think, but if I click on context sensitive, it will be easier to find it. So let's just go down and input action event and run. Whenever they hold shift, this press will happen, and whenever they release shift key on their keyboard, this released will be happening, right? So no, when they press shift or run event, we want to change max walk speed. And if you click in here, you can see the max walk speed is in the character movement. So let's just get that character movement in here, and we want to set a variable in it, right? This character movement is just a blueprint class. So I want to search for max walk speed, okay? And it will bring it for us, right? There is a get function and set function. No, we want to set it, we want to change it, so we should set it, right? So let's just click on that, and now when they pressed shift on their keyboard, we want to change the max walk speed to 400, for example, right? And again, when they release shift on their keyboard, I wanted to go back to 180 again, because if we click on character movement, we change the max walk speed to 180. Now we can just copy these two, Ctrl C to copy it, Ctrl V to paste it here. And when they release the shift key, we want to change the max walk speed to 180. Now the max walk speed is changed. With that, if we compile and save, I think if we run our game, we can walk, and when we hold shift, it will increase the speed of walking, right? You can see. So no, the speed is changing, but the animation is not changing. So let's just go to animation blueprint, and you can do it wherever you want. But because the running is just a part of movement, I want to do it in here, right? So this walking will happen whenever the speed is more than 0. But in here, I want to add another state for running. I want to call it running, okay? And with that, I want to say in this condition in here, double click on it, I want to say whenever the speed, okay? Get the speed. Whenever a speed is greater than 180, okay, whenever it's more than 180, go to run animation. Okay, let's just go back, and now if I hover over this, it will tell us whenever the speed is more than 180, it will go to running animation in here. And for this one, for going back to walking, okay, when it is walking, when the speed is less or equal to 180, okay? So let's just get the speed again, get it, and in here we say if it's less or equal to 180, just go to walk animation, right? Now the states are okay, the state is working fine, but the running doesn't have animation. So let's just double click on it, and in here use run forward, connected to result. And now if we compile, everything should be fine. Now let's just play our game. We can walk, and you can see there is it's not cool. Why it's not cool? Let me show you. If we go to event again, and in here let's just print the speed in here, right? So if we print a string and let's just connect this float that is between 0 and 400 now connected to a string to show it. Now with that, let's just compile and run to see how speed is changing. Right now it is 0, it is 180, and this 180 shouldn't trigger run animation, but it is triggering run animation, right? So what I want to do, I want to change this 180 to 181, for example, right? So we know that when we are walking, it won't be more than 181. So let's just compile and run again. Now you can see we can walk, and if we hold shift, we can run, okay? And walking is okay, and if we hold shift, the running is okay as well. You can see everything cool. We can go back to walking and we can go to running. So now we did that with a state machine, but there is a better way, professional way, and I will show you in the next video.